so much. I'm really sorry. I had literally a situation. I went out today and we were stuck somewhere, so I couldn't be here soon enough, and I couldn't cancel. Like, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I just had to, I just had to go along with the program. Kuti basi kati tiamba moche edwa zitege basi. Sitingama khalire kubanga postponed, it's not gonna work. So, I mean, let's do this. So, program ya lero nkani ya street. The program today is, can a marriage actually be 50-50? How many you are already married, then you know what I'm saying. How many you are looking. I think the bracket kumabanga bemuzibwezi mungu maona kuti kodi 50-50 amateka. Nde nkani yake ndimene yoyo. So, I mean, when you talk about 50-50, can we try and, talk about like what a business partner is, for example? Tisa nakambeza banja. Tikambe ngate business partner. When you're doing business with someone, when you agreed and say, we'll go 50-50. Ngati capital yanu igwenika uka 100,000. Uyako ika 50,000 or 50,000. When you make profits, you're gonna split them into half, just like that. So the 1 minute. So, anyways, in the same way, if you and your business partner, ika 30, iwa ika 70. When you make profits, you have to calculate them. Kuti wanaika 70, I think my profits are 70%. Uyuso, choncho, their business it remains. Strictly, what you put in is what you get, isn't it? Komano, speak English more. Hello, Adam. Okay, we'll try and speak more English and, chichewa lesi. Whichever suits you any day, I'm okay with anything. If one of the days you feel like more English, more chichewa, I'm okay with anything. So yes, so, in business, concepts, you have to take what you put in. Whereas in relationships, people sometimes put more and they get less, and sometimes people put less and they get more out of it, So when you talk about 50-50, in a marriage sense, can it actually happen? Can it work? Is it even possible? Okay. Antoine, they've answered the post batch. Akuti, yes, it's possible to go 50-50, but how? So let's look at the example of Gudi and Tutinene Gudi, you are going 50-50 in an example, because my example is financial yoka. So listen, drama babanja. Uyamanandira mandanda mazambiri. Uyamandanda mazambiri. You put together, maybe munena kuti mukubwera 50-50 in that sense. But let's talk about mundu hamene sama gwira ntchito olama gwira ntchito koma amalandira ndama yochepa, and then the other person works and gets paid more, like way more. How are these people going to do 50-50 in that sense financially? Yeah. At the same time, let's take a situation where you're having a baby, you as a couple. It's a baby for both of you. It's not just for one person. Now the woman is pregnant. She's carrying the baby from 0 to 9 months, okay? In those months, the man is not doing anything. He's just working. He's a free man. How is that 50-50? Because she's putting it there, but he's not. Well, they did the thing together, but then what else is he doing? He's not doing anything at that point. She's now pregnant and she's carrying the baby by herself. So she's going to be like that until 9 months. And whether it's going to get difficult, she can't sleep, she can't breathe, she can't do whatever, she's going to do that by herself until 9 months. So how is that going to be 50-50? Now, for some people will say, kuti yai 50-50 yo sinanga abambo akumapita kunchito kumakabweresa ndrama pakomo, or the man is working, he's doing this. But there are women who, even if they're carrying a baby from 0 to 9 months, they continue to go to work until the day that baby is born, and then they start their maternity leave. So if your argument is for money, then how is this 50-50 gonna work? So it depends what you mean. But here's what I see. I should say, this is how I see it. Personally, I believe that in every marriage, there is no way you can go 50-50 in a situation, personally. And why? Because in every given situation, it will depend with the role. That's why I've given a role of, a woman getting pregnant, carrying the baby. She would have to do that for the family. And that is okay. But we cannot say we've split this. However, a man who appreciates her, A man who on his own, he sees the value of that and he's happy. On his own, that man has to put in the effort to be there for her when she needs him. And zisakai zomajida kunena kuti bamba uje kantekere ni madza akuma. Iya akangoti koso kuti babe, do you want some water? If the man is kodi topic if masingo timvetsere now. Yes, you have to listen because the masingo kodi masingo simzakwadira. Kabena simudzakhala ndibe ndinotani kodi tamaonerani. So anyway, so what I was saying that if a man actually appreciates that woman, you know, then he would do certain things. He will make certain efforts, you know. He's not pregnant, but the efforts that he's gonna make, he's gonna meet her halfway in whatever she's carrying, in whatever she's doing. At the same time, if one person is working, so if the man is working and he has a good job, and you stay at home, you don't work, I think you have to also make the effort in the sense that it should show that you actually appreciate what the other person is doing. So you bring something. So even if you don't bring the amount of money that he's bringing, but your effort should be good enough that it can be seen. Iwe so now contribution yake ndiolongo soka in that sense. Sometimes antu timango khala comfortable. Nakasi antu feti makondana, so it's okay ngati ye akugwira ntchito ama ndikonda ama lipira mabiru ose. I don't have to. Any relationship, if I'm being very serious right now, any relationship, if one person does something, like for example, if a man works and he gets more money, or he works with whatever money he gets, but you don't work, you know, if there's no appreciation, if there's no respect, there will be problems. This is not even science. There will be problems. Because muntu uja ola sayankule, but sooner or later, muntu uja will start feeling goody, I'm not appreciated here, but I'm the one who gets up in the morning. I'm the one who does this. I'm the one who does that. And she's just sitting here. In the meantime, in your maybe muntima manu muguzuza kuta ineni masonka kalibasa pamuzipana. You understand what I'm trying to say? So even if antusa manena in a marriage, because it will sound mean, I should say, because everybody want to sound in love at the asaoneka ngudama yankulira zindu zake or whatever. But the truth is, when somebody is, you know, doing something that benefits everybody in the family, appreciation and respect will go a long way. And it will help kudi relationship ija. Ikala yense akale nganoriyan. Akale omasuga. Regardless of goody, munhuina agufira goody neo, I'm doing a lot, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Koma akale omasuga. Love alone will not save it. Love alone is not going to be helpful. Gunena goody because it makondana, so it doesn't matter. Uyu atagula widi opito nchito kagwira nchito akaweruka bwereso adzapige akamaliza umemo apangeso jakudi and hamafika potopa. And ndizija umabezo kuti munthu uja sakukamba zakutopa kwake, sakukamba ndi kuphinjika kwake. Munthu uja amangwamba kulala ta zinthu zosagwirizana. You know, or amangwamba kupanga ma behavior ina ake. In this life, sometimes when people feel things, they don't say anything, but they just start behaving a certain way inside that marriage. And you ask and people will not give you an honest answer. Because deep down, they don't want to be judged either. They don't want you to say, abamba wandodan, or amaya wandodan. You know, so people will just be like, oh, don't worry, babes, I don't mind. But deep down, akuzuzo kuti kuma iye nkazi want to do anje. Kumango kara. Kupiga ba kompanai, kupanga chakurai. So muntu, in other words, olota kala kuti chintu chomwe muntu ina brings to the table. Iwe you don't have the means, you know. Iwe amene ulibe ma means iwe. Uma inekera uziziwa pokala muntu wankulu, right? You should be aware. Kuti ineyo, pamuzibano I don't bring any money. Or I bring money komandama yanga ndionena kuti if it was just up to me, I wouldn't afford this, I wouldn't afford that. Therefore, kumadziwa nyimbo, amatu ukaipa kudziwa nyimbo, right? Kumadziwa kuti ineyo, how can game yanga ndiponyere kuti zinthu zizizooneka ngati zikudani kodi zikubalance in a relationship. A relationship can never be 50-50 in the sense of mumujandane nena mujo kuti inenda iga iji iwe so ige 50%. It's just not possible because seasons and the situations are different, you know. Kuma in every situation muntu kumaona kuti ne what can I do? What can I do? Ngati nzanga akupanga chakuti ne what can I do? osamango khala comfortable kunena kuti poti ife timakondana, so even if I don't do anything it doesn't matter. No, you need to ask yourself, what can I do? Osamango gona. And it goes for everybody. Even if it's a woman who works, she works from morning mpaka na hoyojedwa abambo kuswela pa komo tsiku lonse. Even as a man, you need to ask yourself, what can I do? Osati kuti pamene popo nkungo khala kuonera mafilimu kudani ndama yakabwera ife tusiti naje kuti zimveke bwanji. Because at the end of the day, muntu wina uja sooner or later amazafira kuti ineyo I shouldn't say the word used, but I'm being burdened. It feels like a burden. It's no longer a pleasure. It's no longer something anything you do in a marriage, you have to enjoy it. You do something and other people don't make the effort. They relax, they do whatever they want to do. You feel burdened. And it will be so hard to say it. And the people, that's when they start misbehaving sometimes in relationships. Not that it's okay, but I'm just saying, because sometimes people don't want to say anything because, I don't want to look like a bad person that I'm complaining. But at the end of the day, if you are not happy, then you're not happy. Then it's going to cause problems. Every adult, when you are in a given situation, what the other person is bringing, you can see that the muntu is bringing a lot. Ask yourself, what can I do in return? Much as it's not a business. And when mabanja akutikanika, because we've told ourselves, no, if it's not a business. But you know what? If you take the business concept, you take a lot, you benefit a lot, I should say, from your own marriage. Because if they say, akaza ngama ndikonda amuna ngama ndikonda ndenzano apita ukakwira ntchito abweretsa ndalama zokuti mwalipirira zinthu zonse. After that, you do absolutely nothing, but you are the first person to make all the plans on how to spend that money. And and they don't really want to say anything. But people pray up. People start behaving. Some people even they will start cheating. I'm telling you, some people can go as far as cheating. And I remember one of our shows, we were talking about there are some men who do this, who do that, like in that way, they feel unappreciated. Somebody put a comment, surely if the man is bringing all the money, if he is doing everything, then why should he consult the wife when it comes to decisions? That's just an example of what people do. When they do more than the other person, and the other person feels goody, people start to do certain things. They will decide to do something, to buy something, not even asking you anything, because they feel goody, you don't contribute. And so contribution, it's not only money. Contribution can be your effort. Contribution can be maganizo ago omveka. Osadi maganizo deire o karanga goody you are taking. Osadi maganizo deire o karanga do pasura. When you give your thoughts, it should look good you are building, or else maganizo should look good you are protecting whatever it is there that you have with the person. Yeah. So effort is very important, and the effort is as valuable as money can be. There are some people, if you had to live with them, they may not even work to bring even like a penny, not to bring a penny in the house. But their efforts, so muntu how can you blame the person? How can you even complain? Everything feels good. It's a pleasure. It's a blessing to do it. You don't do anything, but you have so much to tell. Netflix episode, unaona Nigerian film in muntu hukumozayo waswera kunchito tsiku lonse muntu yamadzifusa kuti kodi iwe muntu wako magwira muntu wako magwira. So effort yomapanga iyo ndi example chabe. Even muzinthu zina abambo amagwira ntchito, ndipereke example so ya abambo amagwira ntchito kuchokera mama ofika madzulo. He comes home, he is tired. You've cooked, yes, he's eaten. Why can't you go an extra mile? Massage the guy. Yes, massage him, his feet, his shoulders, whatever. Do whatever you can do. Make the effort. You don't cook. You don't do anything. On top of that, you're expecting him to chase you. But everything, it's him who has to do it. Sooner or later, ye na isangona kuti inemu mwenda bwerera panopo. Mwina ndikanango ima kuje ni kuja kuchani. Kuna ndosi. Ndikanango tola kena kake ndije. And then, ndingo bwera pa kumbano ntapuputa pakamwa. Ndikukagona. You know? 50-50, it depends what it is that you're gonna bring 50-50. Because in I don't see 50-50. That in this life, it's possible. It's possible for everybody to make, 100% effort. I believe good in every given situation. If you were serious enough, if you were honest with yourself, you will realize that you can always give your best in a situation. And the muntu wina amene kunalibe will come and look at the situation and they will say goody, because they will see good what you have done is what a lot of people could have done. And when all the time in a situation, it's very clear. It can be seen. Goody muntu yu sana labadire. Muntu yu chintijiji sana igire kojani, sana igire konzeru. So in every situation, see that what you're doing is the best. See that what you're doing, you've put a thought to it. No anyhow business. Do things properly, And the muntu uka amatu zijanda nena ukaiba udziwa nyimbo atikana ena ndino upusa somehow like kupusa kwake sutu nena konena kuti kuti kumunyoza muntu kuti chitsiru koma kupusa konena kuti you're not diplomatic, I should say, because you believe kuti mutakungo mulalatira mamuna kumuza kuti yai, hey me, I don't want you to do this, but I want you to do this, do that. Sometimes the effort that you can do in a relationship, the effort that you can put in things that you do will make the other person feel good. Ndemwezi uno mwina ndigalandira ndingo mpanga chonchi muntu uyu, because ndrama yakulandira ndiyeyo iye ndamena kulipira mabiro wose, iye ndamena kupanga jani. So iwe you're not doing anything, but momo kungwirira muntu uje, the respect that you give, the appreciation. And sometimes appreciation yongo nena kuti basi kungo nena kuti chabwino sumanena mwano but kungo khala. Sometimes it's not even good. Sometimes kuma muyamikira baby kuma muza kuta koma iwe kansaname ndipo sindudziwa kuti neko panda iwe ndikanatani mumadziwa yani. Delilah is an example that I don't like in the Bible. I don't like Delilah at all. But you can see that as a woman, she was so powerful. She didn't need to beat Samson. She didn't need to point a gun at his head. She had to just speak to him in a way that the man should just give her what she wants. So sometimes you talk to the man nicely. You do what you have to do. You get what you want in life. It's not by force. You can carry on and do whatever it is that you feel like good. But the price that you pay along the road is too much. And is this situ kugamba zokuti mwakuti inu even poyankula antu awiri or okay, let's say 2 men. One, he works, he has a good job, and when he comes home he will help you cook, he do this, he do that, yeah. And then chintu sichi naende bwino mwina olaga makaliba akaza jazi ziwa kuti iyayi abambo ama isesa makuti because zazo mwe muntu akuchita iwe wambali nayi you don't work, you don't do anything. Ndi akaza ako ukanene kuti ukakalipire mujambo kuti makuti akuza kuti usandibowe ndi ndizijantha amati nkazi uyoyo ndi wamwano chifukwa ndo opposite, because she's got money, because she's it. No, sometimes it's not that because the person has got money, that's why, but it's because you're not contributing effort wise, nothing. You're not doing the best. So some of you I shouldn't say some of you, I should say some of us, because some of you easily feel accused now. You go to bed, they've accused me. No, but I should say some of us, even if we wanted to work hard, remember what we said before in our shows, even if we wanted to work hard, even if we wanted to go to school, we might not even do as well as other people. But God has given us someone who is more able. Sometimes we put people in your life, that they are well connected, that they are very good, like they are very capable in their ways, they've got means and everything. Iwe ulo chenjera manja uja bwino koma luba kujaluka, and in the end you make your own life difficult. Ukukusiku nyengererai munthu ochenjera umaona kuti ine ndikubweresa izi olo ine ndikupanga izi. So what can I do kuti ndipange make up for what the other person is doing? And when I don't know, I will read the comments. When I saying what if you are looking after children or they clean the house, etc., or the man is at work? Exactly, but that's what I said about effort. But you would see that in this our generation today, you will see that there are girls who don't work, yeah, and they don't do what you have just said. You know, they don't clean, they don't do whatever. And now afuna so wanchito alele. They want a man to pay for those kids so that, you know, like, they want the man to pay for the child care, like babysitter, I should say. They want the man to pay the babysitter. They want the man to pay the rent. They want the man to pay everything. So now, what effort is there? You know, you don't go to work. You don't bring money. At least look after the house. At least cook. At least do something. You can't just be inside the relationship and do nothing. And talk about, oh, now when an argument starts, hey, gender equality. Which gender equality? You don't even know the meaning. Why are you bringing gender equality when you don't even know the meaning? When you're not even doing anything? You know, because if it's equality, it has to start in everything that's happening in there. Or when you want to argue. No. So to me, even if you don't work, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if you don't work, you are just at home. Your efforts have to be seen in not Kalibasa. Okay? Your efforts. Cook. Zintu zokoma. Zokutolo mamuna ujata manina kuti. Koma na pili. I wish I can account na usama gwida nchito. Koma azizi fusa kuti ndikasiyana ndana pili. Ine chakudya chokoma chonchija. Ndikachitenga kuti. Ma restaurant ndaenda usewa. There is no food like that. Yeah, muntu azikhala nchintu choona pa iweyo chonena kuti I know she is not this, I know he is not this, but whatever it is that this person brings forward is too excellent. You know, effort yako muntu. I'm sure Antu, there is something if God has given us that we are good at, that we can make, you know, we can capitalize on it, we can maximize that effort. But Antu hambidi timatenga banja papa ujeni pa level ina yake. We just feel good. No, I don't have to worry because muntu wangai amadan. There is a certain type of money that your partner can have that you would feel good. This money is a lot. There's no need for us to do chakud. And the muntu yekakuza good. There's no this. There's no need for that. But on average, a lot of people good mukare comfortable. The other person has to work. Both of you have to work. But whatever the case, ngati muntu wina is doing more hours or muntu wina is always at work than the other person, appreciation has to be there. Whether you say it, whether you show it in your behavior, whether you put in some effort, kupanga kutandiza, and that effort has to be discretional. Also the effort, daily you can only do things because the other person has spoken. Or muntu wina wako adandawula. No, the effort has to be there even when nobody has said a word. Weka. Udziona and idzomenda nena kuti zinthu zimene zozo will make the other person remember that. So 50-50 to me, I just feel like it's not possible. It's just not, because even antu momwe mulungu anatilengera, or even if we were not married, for example, our abilities are not the same. You know, our abilities, they are not the same. We all have the same money. You and me, we say, we open an account together and we put the money there as husband and wife. But that money, if we want to put it to use, the skill I will bring to the table and the skill you bring is not the same. So 50-50 is a concept that what's the best I can bring? Best. You know, underline the word best. What's the best I can bring forward in the given situation? Osadi kumango gani za gudi naneso and trainer we are so focused on money in the sense of goody we believe good because in end manandira 5,000 mamuna yosa manandira 5,000 then in end we got ego then I don't have to do anything else. No, there's so many other things that you have to do, and we've talked about cooking, we've talked about cleaning the house, we've talked about even making sure kupanga cheki good mwana ufunika appointment ka jagu kufunika jana. You know, there are so many things that you can do. Koma antwena we switch our mind and we tell ourselves kudi ninchito ya mai mene or ninchito ya bambo mene and abanga. In the meantime, muntu wina will just start to feel burdened. You know, when you do your best, it means every time when a situation arises, you look at the situation and you ask yourself kudi and then the bange banji situation mene and you do what you have to do. There's no muntu woto azichiro kupanga push. Let me see, maybe there are people who are saying kuti ndione ngati kuli anthu amene ali ndi maganizo onena kuti 50-50 is possible. Sindikuona tu ma comment onena kuti mwakuti anthu ena mwayankha pa ma comment anthu ndesizikuvera. Somebody is saying kuti azimuna sayamika ino olo utawachitira zabwino they will still complain. Zabwino zake ngati chani. Ineyo, I will always say, when you put in your best effort, muzintwet, you do what you have to do 100% and consistently. Osati kuti mukapanga chinthu chabwino leloli kuchita sokulengezetsa. Ndaphika tu leloli. Mwakuti. No, you do zinthu zabwino. Yeah, but it should be seen. Why wouldn't anybody appreciate that? Sometimes and to see mapanga, we don't really we don't do as much as we should. Timangopanga apo ni momenta funira not that much, you know. So it depends. What's the other person saying? Tricianis is saying women care, affection and embracement are secrets to unlocking happiness and connection. Yes, but that's very true. As a woman, there's something you can give. As a man, it's the same thing. And then, depending on the environment, right? Where you are, you're living, whether in the UK or in the USA, whatever. I know good people work a lot. If your spouse works, even if you're a man, you're at home, do something. You know, do something. Cook, look after the kids. You know, prepare them for bed and all those things. But you can't sit in the house and say, you know, and she's coming from work. She's done whatever she has done. And she's tired. And people start to talk and say, oh, my husband, oh, he does this, he does that. And some people listen to that and they ask themselves, say, so this man who works and has this, has that, he's able to help the wife in his house. But my husband, who doesn't even work, he's at home all the time. He can't even lift a finger. He can't even do anything. And people start to feel that, oh, maybe this is not even the best thing. Let's see. I do my box. Even if you don't work, make effort to keep the house clean. Yes, yes. Guys, this is the thing, what I'm saying. You know, effort is something that you can do all the time. We need to stop itemizing things and saying, goody, no, in nobody Karibasa. Karibasa is not a contribution. No, it's not. Okay? And the problem with antamena in the mentality of Karibasa, you forget good and host amena nabadwagas and nabadwan Karibasa. You forget good munharias amena nabadwan wamuna nabadwan bazooka. So there is no contribution there. You didn't make an effort with it. You were born, you found it sitting there. That's that. But if you are making an effort, it should be something where you were determined enough, unachiganizira, and you put in the work. That's effort. You know? And the effort in the chintu jodi, olokuta kauti magesadzima. Tikambe pajaguli balala kumala wede. Muntu na kwanza kuti ndufuna ndipige mangina. Effort, even if magesata kutimira kuti ti, umagagula nkhuni ndikuyasa ndikupika mpaka nasima ijankutani kodi nkupya mpaka na mangina kupya abamba akamatulukira zinthu zili pa tebulo. Munthu amene amasoweka effort amakhala ndi ma excuses iniyonse mnazoone. Umva ineyo lero lini mafuna dupika koma basi ntango teleka ujeni manginaja magesa atima. Panyumba palishu nothing done. Akuona kuti ataka dzangu nena excuse yonena kuti magesa natima. That will settle. People who are full of excuses, they are people who are so annoying. They are people who will make somebody who even loved them to get tired of them. You know, when you have an intention to do something, when you want to make the effort, you will do it. Regardless of the weather, regardless of whatever. You will do it because you have understood. You have understood what you have, yeah? And you appreciate the other person. So you're trying to do mbali yako. Voto inenema unangati sometimes and we take other people for granted. The other person is doing everything they can. And we feel good we are entitled to whatever they bring because we are married to them. When Zomenda kuzanizja, Zoguti, when you are saying good, hey, this, you forget that that kalibasa have everybody. From a girl in Ndilande to a girl in Kawali, to the one in Jisapo, to the one in Jidipa, they all have kalibasa. Meaning, you will become more replaceable with that. Anybody, they can just grab anybody on the road. They will have that. They don't have to do anything else. Okay? Olwamisara will have that. They don't have to do anything else. But if you want yours to have value, then you need to do something. You need to bring something to the table. You know? You need to do something. Inu, kulatika na kuja kuno, ndiku sukuru sana bide. Zijanima kuzane? Kusukuru sana bide. Komanda atika no ujenjera, kuposa atika no bido sukuru. Ama diwa kusamala. Ama diwa kujita zintu. Ndikuma indira mabenzi, inu mukadaenda mwabasi. Ndizija, munyamata, ama nyamuka kubanja kwake. He leaves his wife. He is so wrong. It's not like he's right. But what I'm telling you is, don't underestimate appreciation, what it does to a person. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate what respect does to a person. Don't underestimate it. Because MG2, ata ukantika na uta makala nyumba yo don't hosa zwika bwino, au kumanandi mamuna wena wake. But because of how she, ama jijiriki, right? Because of what she does, that man can decide to invest in that relationship more than the one that he anajito kantenga kuta busa agazanganda. Ndizola wiga, but that's life. When you are in your own relationship, you who is the one who has the officiated gudi ididi banja diranga, what's so difficult kulinya dira? Ndukubanga zoteka. Kwa disa masikwa na kuzikadari zopika. Munda madwira kuti. Where were you born? That you should make noise. People cook all the time. As a matter of fact, people who think that when you don't cook and mangoti manjarende, you're being posh, I want you to know that posh people eat cooked food at home. The difference is that they actually have a chef. They don't have a chef, they cook it themselves. But they'll have all the healthy food and cook it. Ndumbuli tu kumaganiza kuti ukamakaja matijani fast food all the time. Ndumbuli kumaganiza kuti moyo wako ndekuti wapita pajani. Wapita patsogolo. Ndumbuli. It's ndipo I don't know. Muntu ozindikira kumanyadira family yako. Cook. And the cooking I'm not just saying am I. Ndani nakuti aliyense can assess. Everybody can assess their own marital situation. They will know that in this family, as of this season, I'm more sitting at home than the other person. Let me step up and do something more. What's boss lady saying? Kujipinda so timaka zingira. Ngani ya straight. Effort is everywhere. I've told you. Effort is everywhere. And the thing is, sometimes the person who brings less will even make less effort. Kumaganiza kuti zilibe jani, zilibe attend. But muntu wina, amene mukumpanga chonchoyo. Amagayangana kwina, ndukaona kuti the other person who appreciates them. Kuchipinda mukunenako, nkukaka zingaso, kukazingiraso muja kuti kungoibonyela game kupedi. Muntu nkuzungulira, muntu uganiza kuti, so how come this girl, she works at the bank, she gets good money, and she comes here and chwaga amene yuyu. Ndipa mene antu mmaluzira masenga. You know? Pali nkhondo ina, imafunika muwine, ndizi gogodo. Pali nkhondo ina, antu hama windira pakamwa. Pali nkhondo ina, antu hama wina, chifukwa cha zichito. Mwanvezesa? Know which one where you need to take. Study your situation. And if you are in a relationship with somebody who is doing more than you, what I'm telling you is true. If you are in a relationship where the other person is doing more than you, sometimes you need to look for what is important to them. If food is important, then you know how to cook and cook well. You can't say, awapota makonda kuja ntai zose, then ningolemba wanchido, kuda adza pikira ntai zose. Wrong. Because iye yondrama zomama kapanga sama tu mamuntu, he goes and do it for himself. So iwe so nawe, do something that it should show that you are meeting him halfway, but also that you actually appreciate. There is value in that. You know? There is value in effort. Olo banja kuti nifune kuta, olo pakala antu olo werera, olo antu hazigamba zoti mwakuti. A person will look into all these efforts and say, muntu yu ndo boa. Komano, when it comes to this, you know, koma muntu wantu ndwanji. Muntu wantundu wanje onena kuti you can't even find something that you can say but this. No. Anything you think about it, zazi. Olo kalibasa akuvuta naye palibe chomwe amachita naye amangomusunga afuna so muntu wina so asewere naye. So you have to actually do something. That's what I'm saying. Do something. There's power in doing. And the effort. Osangodi, I wanted to. I was planning to. I was about to. But this happened. Excuses. Excuses. What's Konex saying? Konex is saying effort ngakale mulibe matresi amalolela kuti iwe ugonepa. But yeah, guys, I hope you understand what I mean. So to me, you know me, I'm a very realistic person. If I want, I could tell you what you want to hear, but I will also know that it's not going to work if you try it. You know, that's the truth. I'm better off telling you something that maybe you don't want to hear, but it will actually work. Like it happens. That's life, isn't it? So, you know, for those of us who want Matsenga, Zoma pita kwa yaya, zdain. Okay? Don't bother going kwa yaya. If you want Matsenga, scan. Okay? Scan the person you're married to. Scan them. See what matters to them and do that. Okay? Respect and appreciation. These two things should be there in any relationship. But apart from those, you can identify what is good for that person, like what they like, and start doing that instead of going to Ayaya and paying Ayaya for Batenga and everything else in between. No. So, to me, tonight, what I'm saying is, every person you can decide. Blessings are good. Every person you can decide that me, I'll make this best effort in this relationship. For those of us who sometimes we feel good, we are in love, I want you to also compare a relationship that you have with your siblings. Imagine you have your sibling. Anachoka kunyumba kwa makolano. Oh, I'm coming achimwene. I'm coming achema. Ndubwera kuti ndidzapeze ntchito. What your sibling does is sleep on the sofa, eat, and do nothing else. In the meantime, you do what you have to do in that house. You know? And then they will say, so you should never have an issue with them. Okay? I've seen that. Because people get fed up. People who get comfortable when they don't do anything. They are simple talk. You know? And umamba banji kumaja kugona inu osapanga nyinyi jose tubira mzingo kamia. But one person should be up and down. Kufera inuyo. Then ipo yankula paka kala argument. Komande osa gonja. Komande osa pola moto. Tsikulina mdzalidira kusa. Sinkani yovuda. Because at the end of the day, muntu wina ujazango zuzo uti awasanditopetse because I can have another 10, or I can replace, or I can do what. And this is how some people have been challenged. Kupeza kuti muntu wanyamuka nkunena uti nenda joka. A good people should work towards the true and lasting love. Zakwa yaya is just an illusion. Exactly. Because people go kwa yaya at iwa ukanika kupika chakuja. Scanned him already. Amakonda international food. Scanned him every night, midnight, and would do tail in the morning. In Nduguzan. But yeah, that's the truth. You know, instead of ugona kwayaya, recipe, straight. Tamaona nikuti inuyo mulirevo idio. Are you bringing 100% in your efforts? Or ngati zina zobweresa kuti zinthu ziende, what are you bringing? You know in the 2020. Sitingama bange mabanja ongokhala. Nakuza nikaleti. Ngati amuna anala 50 cent, then that's fine. But other than that, you need to work. What's another person saying? I wish you should have these topics on YouTube as well. It's so helpful. Atamadonjeza. Asagonjeza na jimwene. Asagonjeza. But yes, guys, so yeah, it's easy. Boss lady. Yes, guys. So, you know, all in all, for those of us who believe that, oh, we can do 50-50, it's hard. And even when you have kids, let's go to those like you have kids at home. One person is looking after kids. Yes, you're making the effort, send them to school, cook for them, do whatever, and keep the house clean. You're making the effort, and that should be recognized. And I'm one of the people who believe that if you've been married to somebody for so long, and all these years you clean, you do whatever you have to do, you make sure that is into Zwenda Bueno, and then it's good in a banjalita, I believe that mugawane katundu, because at that point you were making the effort. You were doing your best. And it should not be ignored. No, it should be recognized. In the same manner, I believe you should walk away with your karibasa just as you came. Now, apart from contribution, ya kugonza nyumba and everything, when you're married and you decide to have a baby, a woman carrying the baby for 9 months, that's a big contribution on her own. Okay? That's a big contribution. And that baby, when it comes out, it's both our baby. Okay? A man has to appreciate that. He doesn't need to be told. And Amuna, maybe from now on, please, can you try, even when your wife is pregnant, buy her a gift. When she give birth, buy her a gift to say, thank you, baby, for carrying our baby. Yeah. You know, do something that it show that you appreciate it, make the efforts. Some men are very good. They will buy gifts, they will pamper you throughout the pregnancy, they will do what they have to do. Because so should I be pregnant every month so that every year, so that this man should be doing this? But the truth is, it's possible, you know. It's possible to appreciate the other person without actually being involved in the same way. You know, it's possible. So women who go and, you know, get pregnant, have baby, they have contributed to that family. But I'm not saying once you do a one-off contribution, you've had children, oh, I can't do anything else. No, because it's a continuous development. It's a continuous something. What am I saying? Mkazi, kumango karangati baby making machine. Well, some women, they love to make babies every year. If they want to make a baby every year, why not? If you have the strength, why not? You know, why not? Continue making the babies. As long as, you know, you're happy. As long as you will, it's your choice as a woman. Because when it comes to having babies, you're the one who is going to carry it. Lini, oh, good night. I know. We will talk. Yeah. So as long as you as a woman, you're happy, this is what you want to do, then that's fine. But in love, you know, there are certain things we choose that we're gonna do to help our family, to make our family better, to do whatever we want to do. That's why I'm saying sometimes people are not looking for you to bring the same thing. People are just waiting. Instead not waiting, they expect that you will appreciate the effort they are making to make the marriage or the relationship sweet. They expect that you're gonna appreciate it. I'm saying related. Appreciate it. So all in all, from what I've been saying, from how I started, sorry. So yeah. So all in all, what I've been saying is, in my belief, I don't believe that 50-50 is possible. It just never is. Even in a situation where mango karabakome, no say. You're not going to work that weekend. You are home. The man is at home. The woman is at home. You will still see some men that they will just sit in the living room all day. They haven't gone to work. They will just sit in the living room. And the woman still has to do all the work. And, you know, cook, you know, clean, do whatever, go to the market, pick up stuff and come and do whatever that she has to do. And the man has just sit there. You know, has just sat there, So in the same way, there's also women who, even if they work, yes, but on that day, they are home. They may sit there and do nothing else, you know. Whereas the man might cook, might even do gardening, might even go and buy stuff, might even go do this, do that. So 50-50, whatever was going on and everybody. Am I saying it's just when a man is 100% involved in parenting from conception to birth and raising the kids? Yes, involved and making the effort, isn't it? Making the effort. If there's need for appointments, a man goes with you. If there's need to do shopping, he offers to do it himself. I mean, anything that needs doing, you do it together. I don't believe that there could be anything, any problem. The problem these days is that we are competing. We are competing. If I cooked today, tomorrow I'm not cooking. It's your turn. That's not 50-50. That's just competition. Because you might be saying that's what I'm saying. You might be saying inelelo napika, ndema wapike muntu mungu nenayo. Mwezi wa wata analibira ye rent. Mwezi uno analibira rent kumasana pikisana ndizi jantu hama pia ntima. You know? So 50-50 to me, as I conclude, I don't see how, because antu tinima abilities osiyana, tindi kutegera kosiyana. We've got different ways that we can bring something, you know. So let everybody do their best. For those of us who are not even married yet, even in a boyfriend and girlfriend situation, do what you can that you can consider this is the best in the given situation. Whatever given situation that is there, see what is the best. And I'm not saying committing at guti inda amuna ako muli babanje or ngati ndakaza ako muli babanje, but even in a relationship yoti mukungo panga dated, there will be things that you can do actually. Zogudi where you can see goody, oh, actually I've made an effort. Iwe you can see goody, this is the best I could have done in this situation. It will be seen because this is good. Ungamango banga zintu zosa dwiga bwino babanja. All of a sudden, ichifuka chokutirera wakwatira. Uganza kuti you can just switch and become a perfect wife or a perfect husband. No, it doesn't work like that. Even in a relationship, kuti simuna kwadani, you can demonstrate kuti iwe ndo muntu otani okazikika. You can demonstrate kuti iwe ndo muntu okuti, you know, you know how to ndiwe muntu okuti kudungane kuti yani. I don't know what's the word I can use. You know? It's good to have people who know what they are doing themselves, who understand their responsibility in a relationship. Because what makes competitions sometimes, it's not understanding your own responsibility in a relationship. Muntu hali yensa amene amaona ngati kuti ali mu relationship kukangokhala to take. That's the problem. Because muntu uja amene keeps on giving, one day they will snap. They will get fed up. You can give in different ways. We've talked about that. It doesn't have to be in the same way that the other person is giving, or the same thing that the other person is giving. In any way that is it can be done. Amuna enda ndi mam's boy ndiye oro kupiga sata. Teach him. I think it varies from families to families. What can work in someone's marriage will not work for the other person. Exactly. And we said at some point that you are the one who can assess, you know, you're the one who can assess your own relationship and see what you can implement. Okay, what you can implement and say goody if any moment situation ya twiriri all sometimes this was matengera chabe kuti ungone na kuti ife babanja bathu tizibanga chakuti sometimes umayangana situation, you know, banja even mukwamba kumene banja you may be in different positions, you know, but something happens, your positions change, you have to also keep changing muzochita zanu and izijandanena mukukwatirana maybe abambo amagwira ntchito yabwino amabweretsa ndalama amapanga zakuti he was always working, you was always at home, you were doing everything at home, cleaning, cooking and everything. Now a role switch, maybe abambo kunchito awaibita, you are going to work all the time to bring the money instead. Abambo alibakomo, then the man has to also take certain roles and make the effort. Koma isa karing hani ujito okokana. Blessings is saying good vuto lake mamuna sama ko mamkazi sama ko. Koma tsopa no blessings. Ofunika iwe do ofunika umudwe Yesu msanami. There's nothing like 50-50. The Bible says mamuna ndi muntu wabanja, just like Jesus in the head of it. Yes, but you know, the thing is, I agree with you, there's no 50-50. I agree with that, like 100%. But when it comes to the issue of saying the man is the head of the family, there are some men, they are not ready to be heads. You know, they are happy to be tails. They are happy to be a waist in the marriage. They are happy to be a finger in the marriage. They are not bothered. You know, they are not willing to stand up. But that's what we are saying, that everybody has to make the effort. However, if a man wants to be a provider, then that's good enough. But what he is doing when he's providing, whatever he's doing in order to provide, the wife should be able to respect and appreciate that, isn't it? So being a provider or doing exactly what the Bible says, that's good. But a woman has to appreciate that or whatever. In the same manner, if the man is not able to do what the Bible asks him, it's not the end of the world. If he cannot be the head of the family and do whatever he has to do, it's not the end of the world. But he has to also look at the situation and be realistic and see how he can help his own family in some ways, you know? Because the world we live in, achina Adam and Eve, meba nkango pita muchile kukasaka nyama, aivi kukazinga nyama ijankuja, and it ended there. Today anthu amanikira apita unchito. Nde kusaka tuko masikwana. So ngati amayi abambo sanga pita ukasaka, dena apange kuti ntutuwiri pakhomo. Bas, it's not really complicated. So every situation, munthu aliyese atakuona ni momwe relationship yake ilijane. Yididi, it's not a formula. It's not a sijintu jongo kalirado. And sometimes ineni maona ngati kuti, when we just kazigika pa maonena kuti, no, the man is the head of this family. No, the man has to provide. Ndi nchito ya nzibambo. Kone sesa kuti iwa amange nyumba. Kone sesa abereke renti. Kone sesa he does that. But what if he can't? You know? Kubeza ndukosiyana. Komanso, mwina muntu yo mungu sana mpase mpaso imene yo. Yokuti akhale ndija tekubanga ichimwa kuti maybe kubanja kwa uso mwana akulira zinthu zina zinamvuta to start off life like that. If a woman is capable of doing those things, then why can't a man help in some ways? Because chimenecho choma nena kuti I'm the head, sometimes I'm azibambena or rather kauti wama ngoswera pakhomo. They tell themselves kuti sininga sambisana, sininga pike, siningata ndi ntchito ya mai. Ina I'm the head. Yes, you are the head, but this head of yours, it's not working, you know? So, but then, it doesn't mean good simply because a man is staying at home, he doesn't go to work. You're the one who works. It doesn't mean good somebody back home. No, I've told you, respect has to stay. Respect has to be there. Respect is good for everybody. Even your neighbor who is not your husband or wife, they need respect. So respect has to be for everybody. Koma zongo kanidida kuti no, I'm a man, I'm this, I'm that. Sometimes it will not work. So JK is saying, sure, komado azimai ena, akujedo, akuvepi, amuno samango, landira esi dale ingaduno. Zugwiri zanajani. Zugwiri zanajani. Maybe if you are trying to say that the woman is doing that as a result of she feels unappreciated, I don't know. But like I said, muntali yese uziona ma situation akwe. Kumaona kuti ineyo I'm being looked after, or kumaona kuti ineyo in this situation ineyo do some more fair, right? Because of the other person. Tengulira zinthu. Okay? Chengeta zinthu mumunga jengedere. Osama panga zibwana nkumakhala anthu adala, and then izintu zikavundukuka munthu wina watenga ndiye muzambe kulira. No, men that are hung in the man is the head of the family, brings chaos to the family as a whole. Yeah, because at the end of the day, sinanga munthu akangokhazikika kuti ineyo I'm the man of this house, blah 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 blah, and then he situations zomwe zili pa moyo wake it's not the way momwe zikweneka kukhalira ulo zinthu zikuvuta, and yes afuna kupanga china just because akuzuza kuti I'm a man, then we are in trouble. And chikhalidwe chathu, our culture, it has been set up in a way that a lot of men, even if they were not able to take the role, because maybe they want to take the role kuma circumstances, but I should say they don't really fit into the definition of who a provider is, you know. Amango fida begudi, oh, they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that, you know. A man who is literally a total provider, that's what I said, that there's nothing wrong with that, but you also need respect, you also need appreciation. Kumaya mikira, kumaya mika, in that way. But at the end of the day, in whatever we do, we have to bring contribution. not Kaliba side, that's Nzaki. We've said that. And Antwena, they would feel good, no, you can try and bring this, but then I've given you examples where I feel like 50-50 is just not doable. And when you are in love, yeah, when you are in love, you will make the best efforts, number one. Number two, you bring the best contributions. And izinto zozigama kumana oro uyagwire ntchito kwambiri koma uyu koma kuphika pakhomo koma kukonza koma kupanga decorate koma kutani wina akamabwera amachita kuti but this is nice, it feels good. Munthu aliyense akuyesesa mbali yake zimakoma kuliba amene amafira kuti ineyo ndikulekereredwa ulukani kutani koma munthu amene amangokhala nkungoona ngati kuti mwakuti I'm telling you it's never a good thing. So yes guys, I think ineyo ndayankhula kokwanira. I have to go as well. Just say if you say you are fully head of the family, you have to in the house from maid to rentals. Yeah, people have different definitions of what they feel like. Oh no, I'm the head or whatever. But but anyway, this week we will have an interesting program. We will put a flyer because we want to talk about a few things. Ndi nkhani yonena kuti zinthu zina zambanja and everything, but we'll have the pastor who also have his own views and help us and understand certain principles, so that when people are married they shouldn't be using my excuses. The Bible said this, yet in the meantime they don't observe certain parts of the Bible. They pick and choose when to mention the Bible said this when they don't want to do something, but then when it comes to do their own role or their own responsibility, all of a sudden we are in 2020, everybody should do Jawud. No, so and we have to be consistent. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for today's program. Taenda nditu more dumpa. We haven't really sit down and go so get it all. I really apologize, and I know good a lot of people haven't watched because the anazoro utimabanga ntaya bwino and nthawi iyi and hambiri ku Malawi ka ku John agona, and I really apologize for that, but we will try and the yankrane nthawi bwino next time in the program. But for now I'm gonna say have a good night guys. Ndima ukondani ndakunyadira ni son. Bye bye.